Alrighty. Here's your recap. I will make Maya have told Aste that y'all can barely read there, the top line. So go ahead and pause. And pause. That top line is in view, right? It is! I did it! That's your recap. See y'all in the session.
Yep.
Recording has been
Yep.
started.
We begin
Hello,
our
YouTube.
session waking up on day 56, which is Kithorn 26, 1495, at the Crooked Crow Inn. It's in. It's crooked. It's morning. And presumably Ravonna Greywire is waiting for you out front. There is eggs. There is some sort of baked bread-like muffin things. There is bacon.
Love that.
There is juice of a variety of colors between red, orange, and yellow. Help yourselves to a breakfast. It's included with your room. Amity sits down and just shovels forkfuls of eggs in her face, looking a little disheveled. Little dark circles under her eyes. She's tired.
I feel like the mom dar would probably be going off and I would shove some bacon in her direction.
Thank you, Mayev. Crunchy bacon is good. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Crunch, crunch.
I don't
I'm
imagine
just
you're going to
sleepy.
want to go with us to the
No,
thing, the manor.
no, I don't think so. I mean, no. I was thinking about finishing my breakfast and going back upstairs to take a little nap, if that's okay.
That sounds good. That sounds wonderful.
Stay.
Yes.
If I go back upstairs to take a nap, can you make the safety for me thing before you leave?
Yeah, I can do that. I do not mind at all.
So by the time y'all finish eating, she will have gone upstairs and locked herself in her room, essentially.
We'll go ahead and run a ritual alarm on that, because I don't want to use a spell slot. I also don't have it prepared.
There we go.
I am going to say this out loud for the benefit of YouTube. I have fucked with the volume a little bit. I'm going to watch the recording because it gives me specific like decibel readings on stuff, and it will be adjusting over the course of the episode. So shrug.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm not even slightly vaguely prepared either. My shit is on the other side of the room. Oh god.
Get your shit, man.
How do we D&D?
How do you D&D? Well,
You'd
what are
think
you gonna
I'd
do?
you'd think I'd be ready for it. I just played a session earlier today.
Oh, jeez, man. Get your shit together.
What the hell?
Dust just comes in walking from outside, just like, yeah, top of the morning, everybody. Beautiful day outside.
Morning, Dust. How do you know it's a beautiful day outside? Why were you, I'm so confused. I know we're used to me being confused, but
I just spent
okay.
the night under the stars, that's all. Well, metaphorically. In the dome under the
Well,
stars.
the bacon is very interesting.
Fascinating bacon.
Well, that sounds like something Dusk would do. Or Dusk's own volition. That's a big word.
I thought I, I didn't. I thought you were something other than a nature cleric. And he just looks away. He's like, all right, whatever.
Well, Aste, the whole moon maiden stars, it kind of goes together.
That's a good point, actually.
Well, I mean, it was just because I had a bit of a late night and I didn't want to bother anybody. And, first place I stopped, it was only two beds and two people. So, I just decided to not create a fuss, and
As long
we
as
spent
you're all
a few
right.
nights outside. So I just,
But you're
unfurled the old bedroll on the ground.
but you're okay.
Oh, yeah, ready as rain.
Okay.
Okay. Slept outside in the dome, but I can't make the dome. That's a you thing.
Yeah, no, I mean, we're probably safe out here, but, just it's nice to make the star shine regardless of any clouds or all.
Yeah. My dome probably wouldn't look as cool as your dome, even if I could make a dome. But I can't make a dome.
Oh, don't sell yourself short.
All right. Who are we meeting again? Where are we going? We're treasure
Ravonna
hunting,
Greywire.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna
Ravonna
go check out the
Yeah,
Greywire
Ravana's outside
eventually
waiting
is
for us.
gonna peek in through the front
Oh,
door. You
okay.
coming?
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah, yeah,
just
yeah.
the person that I was talking and
Yeah.
looking
Oops.
about. Wait, I need more bacon. Yeah, definitely shove like 2 or 3 fistfuls of bacon into my pocket before we wander out that way.
Outside, it is a lovely day, just like Dusk said. There's a clear, sunny sky. Just the gentlest of breeze. Nothing untoward. Nothing cold. It's very nice. And Ravana says it's just a bit of a stroll here to the to the east here, and it'd be about an hour before we get there. And she hums a little tune as you walk.
Hmm.
I'll play along a little bit on the lyre.
Do-do-do-do.
Was that a husky singing the song of their people I just heard?
No, it's kiddo.
Oh, it's a tiny human. Okay.
If only I knew an instrument or any tool. I literally have no tool
Nats will
proficiency.
hesitate, but then bring out her little hand drum. that She's a little rusty on.
Maya also has none on the tool. Mm.
So, an hour or so of marching to the east through the woods and the forest. And after a while, the overhanging uh, branches and trees and whatnot, it gets a little dim. It's a little shady. And eventually, you're in a pretty thick area of the woods. And you can see just slightly to the northeast of the path that this woman's got you walking on, which isn't much of a path, really. It's sort of an overgrown suggestion of what maybe once long ago was a path. You see like a picket line of trees, and beyond it, a good 3-story high stone manor. Set behind a stone wall that is about 7 feet tall. The building looks like it has been abandoned for quite some time. The grounds are overgrown, and there's a leafy blanket of vines covering much of the stonework and the wall. Other than a murder of crows nesting on the roof, you see no real signs of life. There is a rusted iron gate that stands partially open. Amazingly, the grass and weeds beyond the gate have grown almost to the height of the wall itself, turning the interior courtyard into a labyrinth of vegetation. What are you going to do?
Well, before we go any further, I brought this oldie but a goodie back out, since we're going into who knows what. And
Oh.
I watched it already because. I'll do it at level. We'll do standard casting. How many creatures? 3 creatures. Up to 3 creatures. So who's the usuals, right? Foggy probably. Definitely Mayev. And I think we do Rasa for aid. Casting aid.
Oh, aid. How does aid work again?
Increases your hit point maximum by 5 for the next
For
8
8
hours.
hours.
Yeah.
And I have it prepared. I can hit myself, Dusk, and Aste.
Oh, super.
Oh yeah.
Always forget
Alrighty.
to consider it.
Yep. And for those who don't recall, on D&D Beyond, if you tap in and around your HP and put 5 in the max HP modifier, that's how you get that to properly display.
Mhm.
They say
I
Oh,
more
yeah.
active
remember
resistance
I
is
did
definitely
one.
casting it on herself, Aste and Dusk.
Got it.
Fantastic.
Plus 5 hit point max.
Thank you.
Aided thusly, what are we going to do?
Hmm.
I should go back to the thing in case it's been updated and I didn't look at it. Oh, there we go.
Well,
Um,
is all in order here so far. Rivana here.
well,
Is this
yeah, I'd
this
say
what you
this is
expected?
pretty much what I was expecting. I knew it'd be overgrown, although it's really overgrown a lot. But yeah, I mean, we knew it'd be abandoned. It's looking pretty abandoned. If you look through that way, you can kind of see the tops of the doors over there, and she points at the south side of the building. And you can see that over the overgrown grasses and whatnot, you can just see the top arch of what appears to be like double doors on the south side of the building.
I'm just gonna pull out my wand of secrets, because you never know. And just have it at the ready.
Well, Dusk would take a good look at like all the windows just to see if anything's looking out.
They appear to be unoccupied.
Okay.
They also appear to be a little bit on the filthy side, like
Just a
exterior
little on the
weather,
filthy
and
side.
nobody's been cleaning the glass. So it's a little foggy, a little hard to see.
Huh? I heard my name?
Ha ha ha.
Alright, the chest is the thing. Is that the homestead? I
Well,
need to see that right now.
Dusk would also. He's gonna look around. Are there any animals? Any critters?
Well, like I said, the grasses and shrubbery and whatnot have grown to almost 7 feet in height, so it's kind of hard to see much of anything. But if you were to begin bushwhacking your way through, you could remain alert and listen carefully, and you might hear whether there's something in the bushes.
Yeah, I'd be listening for birds. I'd be listening for
Oh
ground,
yeah, you
anything
can definitely hear the murder of crows on the rooftop.
on
They're
the
just
rooftop.
Oh.
Oh,
Call.
They're, crows being crows.
Mhm, mhm.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Let's see.
oh,
I think
man.
bushwhacking is usually done with like a
I know you
sword,
muted.
but
I know you
all I
muted
have
your
is spray
mic.
gun.
I know you muted your mic, Mamba, but I can still hear you sneezing through the walls. Can you stop that now?
I don't think she has full control over the sneezing, Greg.
Well, stop
I
anyway.
don't have a spell for this. I don't know what to.
I'll kind of hold my ring of bent ring of animal influence, and I'll cast speak with animals using it. Use was a charge, and I would just be like, "Hey up there!"
Hey, there.
Oh, caw. Hey, what?
Nice house you got there.
It's dry.
Oh, like it hasn't rained in a while?
Yeah, dry. Look. Caw. Dry.
Anyone anyone home? Do you know? Have you seen anybody come in and go?
Those big guys in the bushes.
The
You better run, man.
You can see
run?
the
Oh.
birds. Big
Oh,
birds in
I'll
the bushes.
well, thank you, friends. I believe I owe you something. I'll leave
And
something for you here as soon as we deal with whatever you're talking about.
you, the one that's yelling in response and talking with you, will dive bomb toward the tall grasses, probably about 20, 30 feet away from 40 feet away from you. Like
Um,
swoop down off the roof and dive bomb down into the grasses and
uh,
fly back
yeah,
up and then get swatted out of the air by a very, very thick brown claw paw looking thing.
and be like, look
Oh,
alive, wanderers. We
There
got
is
trouble.
a poof of black feathers, and
she's here
Ravana
right
says, "There's going to be some more than one. Get those doors open." And starts shoving everybody toward the double doors.
Yeah, okay.
right.
Rasa,
Okay.
well, first of all, are they locked?
You can see double doors on the south side of the building, and they are rather
We gotta start
ornate. The
bushwhacking
vines
too.
that cover most of the building don't seem to be on the doors. The doors seem to be cleared of vines for whatever reason. Either the vines won't stick, or who knows. And there are dozens of runes burned into the wood of the door.
Rooms.
Professor, you're up. There's weird runes.
Does this mean Arcana? There's runes on the building or the door or the something.
Frustrated when they don't work. Hold on.
E.
Excuse me, I'm
Professor
really
being
sorry. The
called in.
sneezing and the runny nose is killing me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mommy. With Professor being called in on the door, Maya was going to take a defensive stance at the whatever the fuck that is in the bushes side of the party and stow the wand of secrets and get her axe ready. Just in case.
I don't think.
I know I heard Foggy ask about if
Oh,
the door was
coughing and
locked, but are
sneezing.
they locked?
Sorry about that. The coughing and sneezing has really tanked me in the moment. The door does appear to be locked. The runes appear to us stay. If you want to do me a quick Arcana check,
I
you were asked to look at them.
absolutely do. That's going to be 18. That's 8 plus 2 plus 8.
Cool. The runes appear to have been majorly disturbed. There are claw marks through most of them, enough so that they couldn't hold whatever it was they were supposed to be holding, whether they were locking something out or locking something in. It was some sort of barrier situation, but the claw marks have fucked with the runes enough that they are no longer active or working. And you surmise, what did you roll again?
18.
18. Yeah, you can surmise that if these doors won't open, it's a mundane lock.
Oh, good. Well, then do me a favor, someone, and punch that door really hard. Don't break the door, though. I have a plan.
Well,
Don't
I
break
can
the
pick
door.
lock.
Don't break the door. Just get it open for a sec.
Can I pick the lock?
I don't know if we have the time. Do we?
Yeah, Ravana is behind you, and she's got her back to the party, so she's put herself between you and the door. So you've got door, party, Ravana facing with her back toward you, like she's trying to protect you from whatever's in this grass, like she's gonna protect you all, and she's eagle-eyeing it out, and the birds above have begun to dive bomb the grass in various locations, as if Dusk has made some friends and they're trying to help out.
Oh, wow.
Someone get the door open.
Yeah,
I
so
would like
Oh,
Ravana's just like, we need to get inside. Inside would be good. Now would be a good time to get us inside, please.
and I'm gonna
Okay.
while they're doing that, I'm gonna start looking through my components for some gold dust. Go in.
Okay, well,
so Rosso's trying to pick the lock.
Yes.
Cool. We've decided that that's a sleight of hand check.
Yes, I think we did.
sleight of hand, not the just dexterity proficiency, because I'm proficient in it as well.
Uh, in your list of skills, you should have sleight of hand,
Yes, I do.
and then we treat it like expertise. So you roll the sleight of hand and add your proficiency onto it
Okay.
again.
yeah.
Okay, that's fine. And that's what I was asking. It was if I was
Yeah,
adding
yeah.
proficiency.
The same. So
Words
Um,
are hard.
So it's just +4?
Yeah.
Okay, that's 22.
Oh, yeah. So
Nice.
Ravana and now Snaps apparently are with their back to your backs, watching these crows just dive bombing from the roof, and every once in a while there's a puff of black feathers up in the air and another caw caw and squawking, and then occasionally there's a really deep guttural roar sound. And Ravana is pointing and shouting, and at one point she just goes la 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 into the grass, and fuck, it's not shit. Get the door. Get the door. And the door blinks open for Rasa, who is ultra skilled with her little lockpicks. And y'all
other
can
things.
shuffle inside at high speed and shut the door and lock it.
Yes, so what I'm gonna do is once we're all inside, and I hope we do so with all due alacrity, I will firstly say I never thought that preparing the spell was gonna do me any good. Mind you. I'm gonna go ahead and arcane lock it.
Okay, good.
I didn't think
So
preparing the spell was gonna do me anything, but I'll give you the blurb for it here.
Ah.
scrolling.
it was probably good that we
Duration
didn't
till
destroy it in the process.
Mhm.
Yeah. It becomes locked until dispelled. You can also set a password that when spoken within 5 feet suppresses the spell for a minute. Otherwise, it is impassable.
Okay, so you can let us out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
So essentially, Aste has locked you all in. Great.
Okay.
And how do we get out if we need to get out?
We can get out when whatever is here passes, or we kill it from the inside. For now, I was
We-
more worried. Oh, I can speak a magic term and it'll pop right open. Don't worry about that for now.
No. Okay.
What I
There
was
goes.
more curious about was that roar. That roar is gonna mean that this thing's gonna try and brute force the door. It'll be harder to with the lock on it, but I'd prepare anyways.
Then Dusk would kind of wheel over to Ravana and say, "How do you know there's more than them? More than one of them?"
I don't know. I just knew it. I had a feeling. Sometimes
Insight.
you gotta trust your gut. Insight check. What are you gonna add to this thing here I'm rolling?
There's a part of me that would just insight is, and I'm gonna guidance myself.
Okay.
So that's gonna be +4 plus. Oh, that's your dice, not mine. Hold on. So used to reaching over there. Come on, find it. Plus another 4, so +8 total.
Cool. Yeah, you're pretty sure that she just, has an adventurer's heart, and sometimes you got to trust your gut, and she just trusted her gut.
Well, seemed like quite the accomplished adventurer then. Your gut was
I've been
right.
around. Yep, I've been
Oh,
around.
whereabouts?
I've seen some stuff.
Whereabouts? We get around to.
I spent some time on Faerun
Oh,
and
really?
a little bit of time in the Moonshay Isles. That was a good time. There's a lot of good drinking to be done on the Moonshay.
Indeed. I've never been.
Ah, it's nice.
Hmm.
You should try
Well, I myself,
it.
Lady Rasa here, hail from Faerun, ourselves. Different places. Not too far, I think, from each other. Anyway, well, good call on that.
How many of you have ranged options that won't burn down the cabin we're in?
I don't think my ranged options will technically burn down the place we're in. Oh, are you suggesting
Maybe.
popping open a door and murdering those bears? Or popping open a window and murdering the bears?
I'm more where I was gonna say shoot out of the windows, but
Yeah. Of course, I
can
just
do
now
it.
realized I've made an assumption that they're bears. They might not have been bears. They look
Sarah's
like
talking.
bear claws. Oh yeah, I keep talking over people.
What was Sarah saying?
I have range without burning nothing down. I can
okay.
freeze and I can do invisible
Oh
stuff.
right, they're on the same thing, so I can't actually.
Okay, I would say anyone who has non-fire based ranged options take a window and make sure that none of those big creatures come close. We've got to make a better perimeter.
But
Well, let me tell you. As you entered the mansion, your attention, aside from all this conversation, is drawn to the doorway beneath the stairs. From the moment that you've come into the house, something has begun to knock on the other side of that door. It's a steady banging that doesn't seem to be stopping. And there don't seem to be any windows in the foyer. There's probably a window in that sitting room off to your left. But pretty much there are no windows in this space. Yeah, there's probably windows if you go in there. But this door over here, down here, yeah, there's a pretty steady knocking. Bang, 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 bang.
Am I supposed to be seeing something?
Are you seeing a map? Are you
I'm
seeing a
seeing,
door?
I'm
Oh,
seeing.
well, that's not convenient, is it? Let me see if I can do something about that
Means his token doesn't
settings.
have the right vision
Dynamic
for.
lighting, vision on. Limit field of vision. No, it's daylight, right?
Mhm.
Can you see stuff now?
Daylight would.
I can.
Let me just make sure I gave you the same settings everybody else on. You have dark vision,
Yes, I am an elf.
and so that would be night vision 50 feet.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, if it's dark in here, does anyone need to be able to see the dark?
No, we're good. There's plenty of ambient general light. It's not pitch black or anything.
Yeah, 60-foot dark vision. Yep.
Oh, 60. Sorry, I fucked up your token.
He's okay. I don't
You
blame
totally did it on purpose.
There was a bit of copying and pasting going along. Okay, so there is a sitting room off to the left over by Aste, and there is a door over here by Maiev on which there is a steady banging.
Steady banging. Don't like the sound of that.
Scooby Doo be like, let's split up, gang.
Well, if we can tolerate the din, what do you say the next step should be, oh accomplished adventurer?
I don't know. I've never actually been inside before. I don't think I don't know what to do next, but that knocking is really annoying.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna check the door.
Well,
And
perhaps the knocking will be fine as long as it stays knocking. As when it stops, that I'll start to get worried.
well,
Maybe
I'm
we try to talk to the knocker.
okay. Okay. And she walks over to the door and says, "Hello?" And the knocking just persists. Knock, 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 knock.
I'm gonna knock back.
Cool. Yeah.
Little shave and haircut.
I'm gonna say that the knocking settles in to be an echo and response situation. So whatever you knock, it knocks back.
Interesting.
That's weird.
That's a little
Isn't
weird.
this place supposed to be abandoned?
Yeah, Ravana's gonna like back up. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah. Did we get a response with the words?
Oh no, it
Nope,
just
just
kept
the knocking,
knocking.
and she does like a little pattern knock, and it knocks back. I'm sure.
The same
Does it-
pattern. Bing, bing, bing.
Does the pattern repeat?
It
It
just
repeats
echoes what
whatever
snaps
snaps knocks, and then if she doesn't knock again, it just starts knocking randomly again.
Oh, okay.
Bang, 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 bang.
Well, if whatever it was would say something, I'd be more inclined to open, but for now, let's just get away from it because it's annoying.
Okay, where are you going? What are
Okay.
you doing?
I'm
Aste.
keeping a
Yes.
close eye
You
on
see
this
a
shit.
lovely room containing a comfortable sofa and several chairs. The quality of material and engraved wood mark these items of furniture to be quite high quality. On a coffee table in the middle of a room, there is a glass decanter of a glowing violet liquid.
Okay.
And there's, a light layer of dust throughout the room, but not terrible.
Well, don't mind if I do. Gonna go ahead and have a nice little seat.
You're going to sit down.
Yeah.
Cool. Lovely sofa. It's very
Oh
comfy.
God,
Very
is
nice.
it a mimic? Achoo. I'm keeping
Chew.
an eye on the bard lady, but I'm gonna start
What
sort of wondering.
I'm sorry, I'm also struggling with ADHD tonight, it would seem. What am I looking at here? This piece of furniture?
I'm gonna say it's a piano.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna look over to the
Does,
room at 3
does,
now and
it,
be like,
does the place look dusty? Like there's no one's lived here, you know?
a light layer of
Well,
dust.
Oh,
It was
lightly
oh, we already
dusty.
said that.
It's not like the windows have been open and dirt has been blowing in for a decade. But, it's definitely not been disturbed.
Nothing on the piano, no keys that are devoid of dust, we'll say.
No, looks
That was a big bird.
pretty generally just an unlived in space.
And this glowing violet liquid.
Mm-hmm. Little
Um,
decanter with a couple of glasses next to it.
I'd probably call Snaps over and Asta over. It'd be like, now between your your herbal, what's it called, herbalism knowledge, and your magical prowess, what do you figure this is? Things that glow tend to be, you know,
go on. You
special
have
in some
you
way.
have the words. I believe in you.
It's probably magical or arcane in some way, and either incredibly helpful or incredibly harmful. And let's just say, even though I don't know for sure, I'm pretty sure my mama raised me to not drink glowing liquids in random strangers' houses.
I mean, the worst it can do is kill
Aste
you.
wants to investigate it in some manner. Snaps can either help or guide in some way.
Yeah, and I was going to say that I've read my character sheet a little bit more thoroughly. Turns out I'm proficient in alchemist supplies.
Mm.
So, can I, with the assistance of Snaps, get a little bit of a better look at the liquid within and try and discern what it is?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with um I don't know, dexterity. If you just pick it up and have a look.
Yeah,
Don't
okay.
drop it.
Snaps is helping me. Do I get advantage?
Yes. That sounds good because her adding her dex doesn't make sense.
Natural 19 plus 3 for 22. Do I add proficiency because of proficiency with alchemist supplies?
Sure. I mean,
So
you're good to go
19
here.
plus 22. Yeah, it's 26 then. Yeah.
Cool. So as you lift this decanter, the liquid inside, while it does appear to be the same viscosity as water, it does sort of cling to the glass as it sloshes gently as you've moved it.
Like wine with
And
legs.
it, like wine with legs, and it kind of, the little thin layer that clings to the glass before it dribbles back down in, kind of remain the glass where it was sort of glows sort of a bluish purple color for a few minutes before after the liquid pours back down, and once it has evaporated it's no longer glowing, but you could surmise. Tell me your total roll again, please. 19 something? 19 plus some stuff?
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 26.
Yeah,
26.
And yeah, you could surmise by examining the way the liquid interacts with the glass container that if you were to, like, say, stick your finger in it, for as long as your finger stayed damp, it would glow.
Oh! Well, that's intriguing.
Hmm.
Hmm. Well, I relay that set of ideas to the 4 people in the room total. Myself included, apparently. Relay the information to myself like a dummy. Words are hard. And so I'll gently pick up said decanter. Or I'm still holding said decanter. Do we take it with us?
No, I vote we leave it here for the next venture of adventurers to take.
It might come in handy if we gotta illuminate something,
If we need
right?
to make light, it could be nice. Even though I'm pretty sure we have cantrips that could do that same thing, and we also have torches. But it's cool!
We'll see. Better to have it. Just is there a stopper for it so it doesn't accidentally slosh off?
Is there a stopper in it, Mama?
There is a glass stopper laying on the table next to the decanter.
I will put the stopper into it and carry it gently.
Alrighty. Great.
Nothing else of interest in this room.
Other than the cups to theoretically taunt us into drinking it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
I'll
if I
drink
want
it.
to illuminate my innards.
I would like to drink it. That seems like an interesting
You want to?
concept.
It's all you. If you want to drink it,
If you would like to take a sip, I will gladly pour you a small sip of it.
you know,
Why not? I'll give it a shot. I'm all about
Okay.
experimentation.
And I put the decanter down, pick up the glass, and gently clean some of the dust out from the inside of the glass so he's not drinking dust. And I'll pour him maybe a shot's worth and hand the glass to him.
Dusk sort of like face palms and like opens up his fingers so we can kind of see through them a little.
So first things first, we're gonna take a small little sip. Does this taste like poison?
It tastes like water.
Tastes like
Ooh,
poison.
yummers! I like
It
water.
tastes like water, and as you swallow it, everybody else notices a faint blue shimmer creeps out from your lips, across your face, and up over your hair, and you slowly develop an aura of blue.
How do I
Just a
look?
thin outline of blue light.
And I look down at my hands. I'm like, how do I look?
I flash him my hand mirror.
I look absolutely fantastic. Well, that's good.
Well, there we
It
go.
complements your outfit, it complements your hair. It's great. It's a beautiful shade of bluish purple.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And you're a little bit less thirsty now.
So true.
And out in the hallway,
Yeah, what's going on in the hallway?
I'm keeping an eye on the bard lady and also trying to slightly survey the rest of the inside of this level.
I'm not actually stepping out into the hallway. I'm just stepping out for the benefit of YouTube.
oh, yeah, haha. Walls. Inconvenient walls.
I will say that every time I do it.
Yeah. I forgot Scanlan had glowing poops. Okay. So,
Actually,
Rasa. Yeah. What?
for the benefit of YouTube, can you make a second foggy token and just put a red dot in its corner that I can specifically use as a camera for YouTube?
Don't know.
Why don't you
Just
throw
select
that
my
out there
token,
in the
Control
middle
C,
of a
Control V.
session?
Yeah,
Yeah,
copy
I know,
paste
I'm the
and-
worst. I think I can. Yeah, there we go. And then I could even. Yeah, there we go. Now I have a camera for YouTube. There we go.
Yeah, but you shouldn't use it. Okay. So yeah, if Foggy stays behind in a room, I guess you would need to move a camera out into the hallway so you can see what everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
So,
otherwise the YouTube video is 80% black.
yeah. There's a continuing knocking sound in the hallway, and Rasa appears to be peering in through a doorway.
Mm-hmm.
That's not that room. It's a parlor. The parlor you're looking into seems to contain some comfortable chairs and other fine furnishings. In the corner of the room, there is a large ornate vase, which you can't really see because of where you're standing. There is a pair of matching wooden chairs, and a solid block table with a marble surface on top that you can see there. And that's happening.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just a pretty little sitting room.
I actually do a more purposeful look around this first room. Just a little more digging, moving stuff around, just seeing if there's anything more interesting than the fairy fire Molotov.
um, turning pages, turning back pages.
Keeping in mind
I
the
can, yep, I can tell
story that we
you
all
that
heard last night.
yeah, I can tell you that I gave it all to you when you entered the room. There was no additional hidden information. Rather than wasting time and having you roll a check to find that there's nothing new to learn, I'm just going to tell you that was it. Is that okay?
Snaps will be kind of at the back of the group, having stayed behind to just kind of poke around some more.
Yeah. Rasa has now gone inside a room, and Aste has gone inside a room. We're splitting the party. That makes things so hard for me. We're going to stick with Rasa briefly.
Rasa would just like to take a
Actual
closer
foggy.
look around, make sure
And then cameraman.
what she sees, the importantness of it all, and
If Ross has gone into the... I can't. Whatever, it's fine.
I know you gave me the summary, but
Yeah. So I can tell you.
nothing under the bear rug or anything.
There is no rug. It's actually just a bear.
Nothing under the bear rug. Hold on one second. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm having to reread to make sure I know what happens or doesn't happen in this room. The only thing of any real interest or really draws your attention, other than the fact that these are very nice furnishings and it would be a lovely place to sit and relax, is that little table over there in the corner. I don't know if any of you know how to play the game Kings and Pawns, but it is a popular game played amongst the nobility.
I think if anyone,
Based on the
Rasa
turn
would be the one to
counter, it
recognize it.
looks like it's Black's turn.
Which game?
Kings and Pawns. I think
Kings
I
and-
made a handout. Hold on. I thought I did. Kings and Pawns. I did a thing. Show to players. Show to everyone. There
Oh,
you go.
Hey.
how does that look on the recording at
Let's
present?
see.
It looks great. Yeah, sorry that you have to tilt your head, YouTube.
Well, it's the orientation. It is in the room.
Yeah, that's fair. Actually, I could temporarily break
Meaning
YouTube's brain for a minute.
Meaning, if you're coming into the room and you're looking at it, is
From
it
where Ross is standing.
from where Rasa's standing? Is it the numbers facing Rasa, or is it the top sides facing?
Yeah, Rasa is standing along at the top of the page,
Okay,
looking down the page at it. Yeah.
got it.
So,
So the black
Ross's
player
side.
is on this side, and the
Yep.
white pieces are on this side,
Got
and the turn counter indicates that it's this guy's turn.
I didn't see the ping for this guy. Is it black or black's turn?
Black. Mhm.
Black's turn.
Rasa, just to be, a turd, is just going to pick up the knight horse piece thing.
The horse.
Uh-huh.
Just to look, and didn't really bother to pay attention to where it was, and honestly, I don't have a clue how to play chess anyways.
So you pick up the most intricately, the one that has the most
Just
specific
gonna
The
put it
movement.
most
down somewhere.
complicated piece.
You're gonna
That
put
one
it down
moves in an
Is
L.
it not? I
Yes,
don't
it
know
is,
what the
actually.
numbers are, so
3 in one direction, 2 in another.
it could have been
It could be
right there.
no
Currently, the black horse is in
3 and
E2.
then sorry 3 and then 1. Sorry, yeah, four squares total. You move 3 squares. I can count. You move 3 squares, but it has
Okay.
to be 2 in one direction, then 1 in another, or vice versa.
No, it's 1 in one direction, and then a total of 3.
They
Yeah,
end up.
it's an L.
It's an L. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
L-shaped.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, for instance, that piece
It can go
could
to
go down 1 and over 3, except there's a piece in your way there.
Yeah, I was
Wait.
contemplating if it could go to C4 or D4 is what I was contemplating with Will.
You can go to D4.
Yeah, or go to D4.
Yes,
1,
it
2,
could
3,
go to
4.
D4.
Yes, it could go to D4 if you wanted to.
If you were playing it for realsies.
Sure, we'll
For
just drop it.
reasons.
She put it down on D4.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. You know that vase in the corner?
Oh no.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
boy.
This now.
Um,
Fix YouTube now.
something
Right.
is roiling up out of the vase.
Is it like making an audible sound?
No, it seems to be some sort of fog or mist, and it smells bad, and you immediately start coughing, and like you're gagging, trying not to vomit, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
I can't tell.
Neither can I.
Luckily, no one else followed you into the room.
Well,
50 cent, you're
Maiev should have followed her into the room with her
You're
fancy ass necklace.
poisoning the poor cameraman.
15.
Cool. So, great. Constitution saving throw. 15
that's the
is
cameraman.
adequate.
What about?
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
cameraman. And you have
Yeah.
successfully rolled a Constitution saving throw and are able to get out of the room without losing consciousness or vomiting or any of the other very unpleasant things that may have happened
Is
to
there a door
someone
to the room?
exposed to. Yes, there is a door, but I did not make one on roll 20.
Ross is just gonna very discreetly close it behind her and go, nothing of interest.
It's just smelly.
Nothing
It's a little smelly in
going
there.
on in there. Nothing to see here.
There's no like gas cloud emanating underneath the.
It is very stinky cloud in the room. Okay, and then while Rasa was in there fiddling around with the chessboard, not knowing how to play chess, Aste has wandered all by himself into a dining hall. A long, finely crafted dining table dominates the center of the room. Sitting in each of the 8 chairs around are the skeletal remains of people dressed in fine attire. Shockingly, the head of each dinner guest is missing. Set out in front of each skeleton is a large plate with a dome cover. The table is also adorned with fine cutlery, 2 silver candelabras, and on the south wall is a very large painting of the full moon. 8 sets of silver cutlery you could assess are probably worth like 5 gold pieces each. And the candelabras themselves probably worth a good 25 gold pieces each.
Nice. You said against the south wall. Are we to assume that that is south, or is south
Sorry,
somewhere
the
else?
doorway that you entered the building is to the south.
So that's south.
That is south, yeah.
Okay,
It's this wall over here is a big painting
got it.
of a full moon.
Oh, look, Foggy. You're a moon lady.
Hey,
Foggy,
Dusk's too.
Dusky. You're moon lady.
Yeah.
Both of yous.
Is it what am I,
Your
chopped
moon
liver?
lady was here.
What do I chopped liver?
Player's brain is a little scrambled. I'm sorry. Is Snaps sitting on the table?
No, she's kind of moved up between 2 of the chairs, and she's like, without touching anything, she's just looking at the severed spinal column. I'm assuming if they've been decapitated.
Yep.
It's kind of getting a good look.
Are they
Yep,
nice
they're
clean cuts?
definitely
Would I be proud
skeletal.
of?
Huh?
Are they nice clean decapitations? Would I be proud of whoever did the decapitation?
I think that you might be a little bit impressed.
Okay.
They're very, very tidy.
Much
And like I
appreciated.
said, each of the plates has a big silver dome on it, so you can't see what they're eating, although
Their
they
own
don't have
heads.
mouths.
They're eating their own
Although they
heads.
don't have mouths. I have a feeling they're probably eating the
I'm
heads.
gonna go
1
get
gold,
my
the skull
dinner.
is under the dome, under the
Oh,
clutch.
yeah. Yeah, it's been about 10 minutes. Andrew has to go grab his food.
Okay. And what did you say, West?
1 gold, the skull's under the clutch. Just like, that's where the
Oh,
head is.
laying bets,
Guessing.
taking bets. Yep.
Hmm. Foggy is
She does
genuinely
think
gonna
of it
go
that way.
here, and out of stupid curiosity, he's gonna lift the cloche on this particular table setting.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think Maya was gonna do the opposite end at the
opposite
same
end.
time,
The
probably.
2 of you lift the cloche, and there is a slight ringing sound as the metal scrapes against the ornate, beautiful china and reveals absolutely nothing on the plates.
Oh, well, that's the most disappointing it could possibly have been. Like, if at the
But
very
at least
least,
it
if it was
sounded
something
cool.
that jumped up and scared me, it would have been a cool story, but this is just.
It
That's just
sounded cool.
sad.
Yeah.
Clunk. And put
Maybe,
it back down.
maybe you're just unlucky. Dusk will reach over to this one and pick up the one in front of him here.
Croing, it's empty.
Boring room.
And he's
Snaps
gonna feel the plate.
genuinely
He's gonna
looking
like put
around
his
for the
hand on the
skull.
plate, like nothing
Wait,
here,
you're
nothing
talking at
visible.
the same time.
Fuck.
I actually have to turn.
I'm
you
going to
up
decide, Ashley
slightly.
West, you speak first. What were you saying?
Snaps is just genuinely looking around for the skulls now, like looking under the table.
So you're not lifting the cloche in front of you? I would
I'm not
really
touching that
appreciate
shit.
it
It's
if you would
creepy.
lift the. Okay, fine. Dusk, lift her cloche.
All right, I'm going to just start going around the table, lifting them one at a time.
Cool. Great. I'm having GM layer, pokey poke, layer, tokens. Under the cloche, that particular cloche, you find
Oh,
that.
Oh,
And I
See?
don't know if I saved zoomed in pictures of them. Give me a moment.
Shift
I did
Z.
not. You'll
I
have
think.
to just zoom in and see it.
I think if you click on it and hit Shift Z or Control Z, it'll blow it up.
Control Z.
no.
Nope.
Nope. Try Shift Z.
Shift Z.
There.
Yes.
There.
oh.
That is what is under the cloche in front of Snaps.
And that's like an actual skull.
That's like an
With that
actual
rune thingy
humanoid
on it.
skull.
Yeah, that
Well,
rune.
Andrew gets back from grabbing dinner. Aste should take a look at that shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah.
now the bodies that are in each seat, is there anything unique about each body?
They appear to be both men and women, probably humanoid of some sort. The hands that are visible appear to be human-like hands. None of them are like halfling sized. Some are dressed in fine men's proper dinner jacket with, a fancy neck scarf ascot affair. And the ladies are covered in brocade and lace and looking very formal dinner attire.
Well, that's very odd. Just to have this thing sitting underneath something. And what do you reckon that little symbol on that forehead there? Obviously, that wasn't there before. I'm assuming.
Ravana's looking in through the doorway and she goes, I don't, okay, I don't know how or why I think it, but I'm pretty sure that skull goes with that body. Don't ask me how I know. I have a feeling, I guess.
What if we put the skull on the body?
What? I mean, Snaps, you want to do the honors? This is like your thing, right?
Snaps will crawl back under the table. Pop back out where she was.
I feel like the
And I
care
will
of
pick
dealing
up
with a
the
corpse.
skull.
I don't know. You
Wait,
ever run
sorry,
through?
what's happening?
Sorry.
Do these
I
symbols
missed it.
mean anything?
Oh, is Andrew back from getting his food?
He is listening and munching.
And he has been asked if he recognizes the symbol on this thing, which I will zoom in for Andrew in case he didn't get to see it.
It would have probably stayed up on his screen until he
Shift
makes it
Z.
go away.
Oh, Shift Z. That thing. Does Andrew's character recognize that symbol?
Without a check, I don't immediately know.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say from you
From me,
in particular,
yay.
I would like Are you real good at either history or nature?
History, yeah.
Let's go with history because you may have
I told her to
read
go make
something about this.
Gotcha. We've got. It's gonna be. Oh goodness, what is that number? 13 plus 2 plus 1 plus 8. 13, 14,
Plus.
24.
24. You're pretty sure that shape or rune, 24. You're pretty sure that it's somehow indicating a either a physical location or possibly a triangulation of something, like the way it's geometry. There's some geometry involved here, and it seems to be indicating the shape of a thing. And it may have something to do with the sky, the things in the sky, celestial bodies, maybe.
Mhm. An indicator of celestial bodies and the orientation of which.
Yeah,
Like
you
the
said
moon?
24.
Yeah.
And Dusk, did you just say out loud, oh, you mean like the moon?
I'm assuming I might hear like muttering of celestial bodies. I'm like the thumb over her shoulder, like the moon, like the big fuck off picture of the moon over there.
And with a 24, I'm going to say that Aste goes, oh, yeah, that makes sense. That's going to be some sort of indication of the, the shadows on the moon.
Hmm.
Not being
Hold on.
from here, he wouldn't know which one that is, but that's clearly got something to do with the shadows on the moon. That makes total sense to him.
Oh, like the phase.
Like the phases of a moon. Okay.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah.
The
Cool.
shadow.
So from
All
that,
right. And
so
so and
Two-
our I don't know, host slash guide slash fellow adventurer over there says this skull belongs with that body due to a hunch, pointing to whichever body they were pointing to.
Yeah,
The one out in front of them.
she stepped back away from the door a little bit and is like, I don't know why I get the strong feeling, but I really feel like that skull goes with the body that it's sitting with. Like
Well,
it
no,
came
could
from
be.
those
Absolutely.
shoulders.
Well,
Holding the
Mm.
skull. We'll go to try to put the skull on the body. Deadly.
I wish you well in your endeavor. It's not exactly a Lego piece, and if you're not careful, you might, it might roll off onto the floor.
She might fail and then end up putting it in the person's lap and then putting their hand on their head. Here, you just take care of that,
here,
buddy.
you take care of that.
so someone tell me which where was this skull found? I was preoccupied.
Was under the cloche in front of the dead body.
I see.
The two at
So
the ends and the one that Dusk lifted here, those were empty. We have not checked the 3 on the other side or the last remaining one on this side.
okay. Well, I figure what our puzzle here is to complete the circle of lunar phases.
Think there are other skulls somewhere around the house? Well, there have to be. There's bodies here.
Mm-hmm. And where there are bodies,
Maya's going to
we
start lifting cloches, starting with this one, and then wander around the table.
I will let you lift every cloche in the room, and the only one that contained a skull is the one Snaps opened.
So
Well,
One
okay.
that Dusk opened because Snaps didn't want to touch it.
leave the skull in the cloche then. That's probably their altar.
well, why don't we just pop this one back on its owner's head? I'm sure the person really misses it.
Because I don't think I mean I don't think they miss it.
I don't know. Snaps, can you want to talk to them? See what they can tell us?
Mm,
I have that spell prepared. I don't think I have that spell prepared today. I dropped that spell for the day
Okie dokie.
because we were not making any headway on questioning the dead body in the bags. So I dropped it.
Well, one never really knows when they're going to run into a dead body, I suppose.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
with all the trouble we get
Why are
into,
you
I'm not.
so afraid of coming in here, Elvira? I want to say Elvira.
Ravana.
Elvira.
Where's my camera? It's over
Elvira.
there.
Ravana.
Well, I'm not afraid or anything. I just, it's kind of crowded. And she'll shuffle on in and come and
There's room
wiggle
for
in and make room.
there's 8 people can sit comfortably at this table.
She squeezes in
Well, 7,
beyond,
I guess.
past you and works her way into a corner to view the entire room.
It's a
Well,
really
I'm
pretty
just a
fucking painting.
hobo cleric, but my little dusk sense is tingling here that says, well, if you have one skull with a little symbol that is supposed to depict a phase of the moon, is probably more skulls out there with more phases of that symbology etched into their head, right?
Like I said,
I
I
mean,
believe
that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
But
Like they're,
why?
I don't know. I mean, Astavar, I know he studied lots of stuff. It wouldn't surprise me to find out that one of the things he studied was, you know, the movings of the scars in the sky.
Ugh.
Asta, you were saying something?
I mean, I believe without a shadow of a doubt, our goal here is to complete the lunar cycle, correct? So
Yeah,
we just have to
definitely seems
find
to
the
me.
rest of the skills, place them in
Right.
their little altars in front of their respective bodies,
And
and
the treasure will present itself?
then whatever that
I don't
magic
think will happen.
is, whatever that magic is withholding from us, will.
Oh, then we can have the world's most macabre tea party.
Sure.
I'd like to
Yeah.
find their skulls just so that they can have their skulls. I'm a little sad they don't have their heads.
The stuttering sure caught me so off guard. Oh. All right, well,
Maiev, are you looking through that doorway?
Yeah. Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing?
Maiev is looking through a doorway. You see 2 long tables with benches that run the length of the room. At one point, the tables were laid out with platters of meat, vegetables, cheese, fruit, and bread. But that food has long since spoiled and is moldering on the table. There is essentially a blanket of mold and dust that covers the entire feast. Someone appears to have gone through a lot of trouble of setting up 4, I think it's 4, let me double check, it might only be 3, 4 larger than life stone statues of like rats that have somehow been anthropomorphized, like butlers or something, around the room amidst the moldy food on the tabletops.
I'll wander in and get the full. It stinks in here.
Great. Pause. Every 2.
I know exactly what I'm looking at, but I'm not gonna say because it's funny.
Okay.
Anyway.
Ugh.
Cool. So you've wandered in and you're taking a look. Did anybody else immediately follow you in? I'm gonna take that as a no.
Probably
So
not right
Yeah, we
away.
all hesitated.
you wander into the room, and 12 seconds later, as you're poking around, let's roll for initiative. Just you.
Oh,
Just
good.
me. Oh, great. Just an 8. That was a
Okay,
5
this
and
is
a
going to
2
be
for those
messy, and I'm
keeping
going to
track
be
at
fucking it up, and forgive me when I do.
home. Okay.
I need from you a Constitution save.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed. That is
Yep.
a natural 1 for a 9. Is it a
Oh
harmful
no.
gas or a vapor?
No.
Mm, okay.
So that happened. Maiev steps into the room. Anybody watching from outside sees her take a few steps in, and about 12 seconds later, there is a statue of Maiev in the room, surrounded by a bunch of very animated and slathering, angry looking rats
Oh
about as
no.
Oh
tall
no.
as Maev's statue.
Oh no.
That used to look like statues and now they don't.
Oh no.
Son of a bitch.
They
Okay.
are very much not standing still, but they don't get to act on that turn. So if everybody else would like to roll initiative once they hear either Snaps or Foggy go, "What the?" then we'll I'll just slot you all in, and we'll do an starting from there.
Nope. Are we doing the initiative inside of?
Not in D&D Beyond. I
Okay.
have given up on that function. It's irritating me.
I think Ross has a 24, and if Foggy's exclamation was loud enough for her to hear it in the hall, she would. But
Yeah.
I will leave that up to DM.
Naps was entirely too distracted by the dead bodies. She was still looking at the bones and trying to figure out how the heads were detached. She got a 3.
Okay, and I'm sorry, I didn't hear what Rasa said.
Rasa was saying I would like the DM's input as to whether or not she would have heard Foggy's exclamation of what had happened. My
Yeah, I think he
passive
would have been.
perception is a 20.
Yeah, you would have heard somebody go, "What the fuck?"
Okay.
Yeah.
So enough to at least spur me into going into the room after them.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Okay, so and Rasa, you are first to act, so you are welcome to make your way toward the voice. Let's say, oh, I forgot to roll Ravana's. Ha ha. 5
That would be
plus 3 is 8 for Ravana.
5.
25, 30.
And you can see Foggy is looking into that little side room and like freaking out.
So that's 30 feet. I would be completely okay with just scaling up on top of the table, to be honest.
Go right ahead.
Okay. So
I think it'll cost you a total of 5 feet of movement to get up onto and back down off of the table.
So that's 35 here, 40 there. I can barely. Hold on. I just need to. You're there. Give me a minute. I have to be able to see what Rasa sees.
I'm going to say that it's 35 and then 40.
Okay.
Because you can walk diagonally.
No, that's fine. I just had to get Dusk out of the room just so that I can see exactly what Rasa sees.
Yeah.
I'll move him back in a second.
Safe to assume
And this
Maya
guy
is
is
petrified.
moving and animated.
Yeah, they seem to be very, very upset were rats.
Okay. I'm just gonna start winging a psychic blade. That's a natural 20 for 28.
What?
Hell yeah.
Way to get us started. That was the orange one?
Yeah, because that's really the only one I can get a good picture of, because I would assume that Maiev is large enough that I can't see blue through her.
Yeah.
That's my gut.
Cool.
Well,
So,
16
28
points
definitely hits.
16 points of psychic damage.
Oh, things did not go well on my end. Hold on. That is 33 minus 16. Nope. 33 minus 16. 17 remaining. Okay. You did some damage.
Psychic blade again for my bonus action. This probably does not hit. 13 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, cool. 7 points of psychic damage, and that'd be all there is.
Okie dokie. Dusk, what are you going to do?
So if I step up to where Foggy is, or can I see Maya right there inside the door, right here, or do I
I
gotta?
Yeah, stone might have.
yeah, it's a I personally cannot see what light you can see,
Oh, good point. Um,
but whatever you can see on your screen is what you can see on your screen. Is what you can see in the room.
all right.
So if you can see an edge of her purple, that means you can see a part of her body.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and let me see. I'm just gonna try and grab her and bring her out of the room. Get her out of the room if she's like frozen
She's
or statue like or whatever it was.
Am I correct in assuming that I have been petrified?
Um, you have been turned to stone.
Oh, like legit.
I could say that that is the petrified condition, sure. So you are trying to drag a very heavy statue of
Oh, okay. I
Maiev
didn't
out
realize she
through the
was.
door?
If she's actually stone,
Stone.
then I would have a different take. If she was just like frozen in place, like a mannequin or something, that'd be different.
No,
But
literally, there is a statue of Maiev in the
oh,
room. A stone
right then.
statue of Maiev.
No, not necessarily. Um, it changes my mind a bit. I'm gonna do. God, so many choices. I don't want to use that right now though. So I'm just gonna do a good old fashioned. Um, shit. Sorry, I was confident I was gonna do that, and then I'm like, yeah, there's so many of them. I'm gonna do Spirit Guardians. Um, what's the level 2? Level. I'll do it level 3.
That's an aura thing. What's the radius?
Yeah, level 3. The radius is 15 feet.
And do they go around corners?
I'm thinking it does. Any number of creatures I will be unaffected, so my party will be unaffected.
doesn't actually physically.
They flit around you to a distance of 15 feet for the duration. That's all it says.
Yeah, they make it around corners then. I'm going to say they just don't leave the 15-foot range from you. So they can
Right.
meander around in anywhere that there's an opening, you betcha.
Yeah, so I'm gonna step
Cool.
down one here, and I'm just gonna have just brace for anything.
The door.
I don't block the door. I'm not really blocking it. This is the grid I'm working with. Leave me alone. All right.
Sorry, my grid
I don't.
sucks. It's a map I
No,
stole from
that's
the
the
internet once
the way
again.
the grid. It's the way the grid works. Yeah, and I'm gonna hidden step to go invisible as a bonus action.
Okay. I don't know what kind of icon you want for that. How about this? Does that mean you're invisible? Oh no, I know. There, you're invisible.
There,
There we
perfect.
go.
Yeah,
Okay, Dusk is invisible. Anything else?
that'll be it.
Cool. Rat green is going to
Is fogging him?
step
Which one?
forward.
Well, he's got to do something for.
Spirit.
Oh yeah, he has to do a thing first.
Yeah.
What does he have to do? Wisdom save?
Yes. Where is it? Wisdom, yes.
Gregory, you'll be happy to know that I am using the same dice I was using this afternoon, and that would be a 2.
Hooray! Also, did you skip me an initiative?
Maybe. What
I
did you
was
roll?
23.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, we sure did.
Oh
It is
no.
okay. Just have me go immediately after the rats and then slot me in correctly next time.
Yeah.
I didn't say it out loud, I just threw it in chat. My bad.
Sorry. I miscounted.
I ADHD'd out just listening to all the talking and straight up I didn't realize until afterwards. I was like, wait, I should absolutely have gone by now. I
Okay,
was just
so how
enjoying
much
playing with my
damage
friends.
does the green guy take?
If he fails, he takes 20 radiant damage.
Great.
And his movement is halved in the area.
Cool. Might as well do the other guys while we're at it. The red one rolls. It's wisdom. A 13.
That would fail. Yep.
And what
It's
was the
16.
damage again? 16 damage?
20.
20 if I'm rolling one set for all
20
of them.
damage. Yeah, might as well. It was a good roll. And the orange one's got a toe in there. That's 16.
16 meets it. So 10 damage. 10 radiant damage.
Cool. Him here minus 10 hit points. That was not right. Okay. Cool. So then this guy is gonna move forward 5'10" at half speed and try to jab with his short sword out through the doorway at you.
Me?
At
He's
you.
invisible.
With disadvantage?
Oh, you're right. You're invisible. He can't see you. So, cool. He can't see you. He's going to try and come out of the room and bump into you. And in doing so, will then try to hit you. That make sense?
Okay. Well, you'll still have disadvantage,
Yeah.
right?
Cool. He kind of knows where you are, though, because he just ran into you face first. 5 plus 4 is a 9 to hit.
No, he does not.
Not so much. Great. And he's not going to bother with his second attack because, well, he can't see you. The red guy is gonna... Snaps, can you see the red guy?
I mean, I can see a sliver of someone just north of Maev, and I see a most of another token on the other side of the room.
Okay, I'll just have him move so he can see you past Maev.
Oh, I see a red guy.
Yeah, so he's going to sidestep around the statue of Maev and pull out a crossbow and try to shoot at you.
Okay.
And that would, Jesus Christ, that would be an 8 to hit.
Does not hit.
And then this blue one, can you see the blue one?
Yes.
Okay, then the blue one's going to try and shoot. You know what? He's going to try and shoot at Rasa. With a 9 to hit. What is going on with this fucking dice? And then the orange one should have line of sight on somebody. Can he see Andrew? Can you see the orange one?
Yeah.
Okay, he's going to try and shoot you.
Okay.
Did he also roll a wisdom save? Or
He
okay.
did, but the blue one didn't.
All right, okay.
Yeah. So that would be 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 to hit Andrew.
Yeah.
The
Once. Hold on. I think I have a spell for this.
It's 5 piercing damage, depending on what your spell does.
That's fine. I'll take the 5
Okay.
damage. It's
Great.
literally not even worth using the slot.
Yeah.
That's just the aid we gave you.
True.
And then, oh, he gets to do it twice though.
Okay. Well,
And it's the same roll, but this time it's only 3 damage.
okay, that's fine.
Cool.
That's totally
All right. So that's what those guys do.
Foggy.
And so then we're going to go back up to Foggy.
Okay, well, I don't like any of this.
No? Are you sure?
No, this is awful. 5. I can see a red guy.
Mm.
Okay.
Just beyond a completely non-flammable stone Maiev.
Yeah.
And an invisible dusk.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna,
what might have once been a door.
yeah, I'm going to, request of the DM, is there an angle by which I can maybe sort of hit this guy without hitting my Ev, or am I making these, 4 firebolts at disadvantage?
It's gonna be kind of tough. They got cover. I mean, I could just increase his armor class a little bit for the cover,
Yeah, give him
and
3
you can
quarters
try
cover.
and
That's the
lean.
answer.
Yeah, cool.
Do you know what 3 quarters cover does?
I'm thinking it's +2.
I think that's half cover. I think 3 quarters cover is slightly more cover. 5A.
We'll go with half cover. It's close quarters.
Okay.
You could wing it under her elbow or something.
Yeah, half cover is 2. For the record, 3 quarters is 5.
Got it.
Okay, so he has half cover. This is fine. First of 4 radiant sunbolts. The first one is to look at the correct character sheet because Karnask is still open.
You're aiming through the crook of her elbow.
Yep.
Where she's
So
plugging her
there's
nose.
25 to hit.
That would hit. How much of the damage do?
Is that 10? Yes, 10 points of radiant damage.
Cool.
Second one. 17.
That still hits.
6 points of radiant damage. And I'm going to spend
And
a
it
key point.
splatters against the wall.
And I'm not going to spend a key point. Yeah, I'm gonna, well, I've used 5. I guess I would then go, select your fucking token, you goon. 10, 15. Oh, Jesus, there's more of them. Character or player knew that, character didn't. I'm gonna spend a key point. And if you'll let me, from this position at green, can I also, while trying to not injure Dusky with an elbow, try and throw 2 more and hit green?
Yep.
Fantastic. Does he also have the 3 quarters cover, or no?
No, no cover.
Okay. 16 to hit.
That hits.
9 points of radiant damage.
Cool.
Oh! The orange!
Yeah.
Yeah.
No cover.
19 plus stuff.
Uh-huh.
11 points of radiant damage.
Cool. Anything else on your turn? You're going to get out of Dusk's hair?
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Mm-hmm.
No, 25. And be ready to help pull my Ev out of the room. When we're ready to. Yes,
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay. That was Foggy, which was being slotted back in after the rat. So Maiev, your turn. You are a piece of stone. Moving on. Ravana
All right, thanks.
standing back behind, and she's like, okay, we've trained for this. Here we go. Okay, here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She is standing on the table, and she is a little freaked out, but she's being brave, and she points out over the top of everybody's head, and hold on, I have to figure out how the thing does a thing, and then I have to roll a dice for a guy in the room, and she goes, settle down right now, at the blue one, and it just kind of snarls at her, and she goes, shit, and that's the end of her turn. Aste, what are you gonna do?
Bonus action Starlight Step. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna disrespect these guys with a 4th level Thunder Wave.
Okay.
They both
Disrespect these guys.
they both make DC 16 con saves.
Con save is a +1. That makes us 7.
No. And the other one?
No. 18 + 1 is 19.
19 does make it. So keep
Okay,
that in
so
mind.
blue one made it.
Yeah, the one who made it will take half damage.
Okay.
Let's see. I need to. It's 5d8
Oh, good God.
for both of them. So the
This
one
is
that
Thunder
failed,
Wave.
Thunder Wave, yes. So the one who failed takes 28 thunder damage and gets knocked away 10 feet, and the one who succeeded takes 14 and does not.
So the orange one gets slammed up against the wall and flop down onto the ground. Anything else?
Nope.
Because I have to be that guy, because my bard has Thunder Wave. Am I not
Mhm.
within the 10 feet
You,
of Thunder Waves?
Thunder Wave
casting?
is a 15-foot diameter based around me, so it only hits things within
Oh.
5 feet of me. It just hits in
It's a
all
15-foot
directions.
diameter, not a radius.
Or whatever the
I'm pretty sure it's a radius.
yeah.
So it's 30 feet around you, 15 feet in all directions. Oh,
Hold
yeah,
on.
that would hit your statue nest, wouldn't it?
Let me just make sure real quick. 50
Thunderwave
foot,
is
15-foot cube originating
it's
from you.
yeah. So it's like the
5
edge
foot.
It's
of
50. It's 5 feet in all directions. Okay, it's a
Yeah.
cube.
Yeah.
well, it
Okay,
doesn't
so
have
no,
to be
Maiev is
that's right.
safe.
That's right. Okay,
Maiev is safe.
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Anything else on Aste's turn?
No, I think that's it.
Hey, Snaps, what are you gonna do?
Snaps rolled a 2 + 1 for a 3 at the bottom of initiative. I think when she heard stuff, she spun around and her elbow hit the dead body, and then she panicked and tried to keep the body from falling over while all of this shit's going on behind her. And then she spins around, and there's everybody right there in between her, but I see a rat on the other side of the room. Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh, it's
Sacred Flame. He needs to do a deck save.
At the blue one.
At the
Dex
yeah, I guess
save.
that's the blue one. Yes.
Yep, he's the only one left alive. Dexterity is +2 for 9. I
Fail.
really need to get rid of this dice, Gregory. I don't know what you bought for me, but it sucks.
it's cool. Yeah, stop using it.
12 radiant damage on the blue rat.
Why am I having this problem? Here we go. -12. Okie dokie. He don't look so good. Anything
Don't
else?
really have. I know I don't really have a bonus action. She was so flustered by knocking over the dead body. That's it.
This is valid. This is not. So it's a cube in one direction. So he couldn't have gotten both of the rats. Is that what you're telling me, Dusk?
No, I found that in the spells thing, and I was trying to find.
Cube is in front of you, not around you.
Yeah,
Got it.
all I mean is if he repositioned where he started the spell, he probably would be able to hit. Just a matter of how he chose to do it. That's all.
Yeah, he would have. Okay, so Aste, do you mind if I move your body in a place that would have allowed that spell to do what the outcome was?
Sure, it's fine.
Cool. There we go.
What the fuck? Why am I down here?
So, yeah, so your damage affected this square, this square, this square, and
Huh?
toward this corner. Somebody
Oh,
draw the square. I can't draw it.
I can't see him, so
wait, why would I need to be down here though? Out of curiosity, because the
Because
cube,
the
the cube,
square comes out in front of you,
no, it originates from you.
from in front of you.
it has to be the edge touches you. The edge of the cube touches you. You're not in the middle of the cube.
Yeah,
Um,
rotate
yeah.
that square. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. That's the thing that separates Thunder Wave from Thunderclap, because otherwise one would be literally the exact same as the other,
oh,
to the point where eventually Thunderclap would just outscale it and is a cantrip and not a spell slot.
So
And
in this
so, yeah.
instance, the space that was affected by your spell is those 9 squares. That 15-foot cube is what you whacked out
then
from in front of you.
I believe
that
the
way.
orange rat before it dies gets an attack of opportunity on me.
No, I just decided that in order for your spell to have worked, this is where you zoomed in, is down here instead of up there, because you would have known.
So to my own detriment, I will say that I would have to zoom next to the orange one and then go south, because I couldn't see this spot from where I was before.
Oh.
So go ahead and give little buddy a AOO.
Okay,
so we
wait,
can do
wait,
that.
wait. We put you here. You could zoom in to that spot.
True, yeah, that actually works.
And
Yeah.
then you would have gotten the same. Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
yeah.
15 feet. There you go. That's what
That-
happened.
that works.
Okay, problem solved. Sorry about that. All the retconning done.
Thunder waving
Snaps
him
has had her
quickly.
turn. Is Snaps all done?
Snaps is done.
Sorry, I'm fucking with shit. Don't
Cool.
mind me.
This is then round 2 for Rasa, which means it's the beginning of a round, and I have to do some things, so hold on. Con save. Any creature in the room, everybody inside the room needs to do a con save.
In which room? The
Uh,
dining room?
Yeah, it's you, Aste, just you.
Okay. That's nice.
Oh,
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm a sorcerer first, which means I have proficiency in con saves. That's good.
looks like we're dining in at the hard rock. Am I right?
So, you'll never guess.
What'd you get?
Take a wild guess.
Nat 1, just because that would suck.
Yeah.
Is it in that one? Okay.
Yeah.
So what happens is Maiev, you blink, and the next thing you know, you are standing in this room. There's a bunch of dead rats around you, and a statue of Aste standing in front of you, and a statue of a rat off to your right.
It stinks in here. Why is there a statue? Oh, I'm confused. Maybe just like holler over my shoulder. Maybe don't come in here. It's weird. I'm gonna try to maybe. I don't fucking know what to do. I don't know. I'm strong. I guess I'm gonna try to. grab the statue and yank it out of the room.
Stomp on dust.
Statue Lutiti.
Yeah, a statue
Statue
titty.
Lutiti.
I'll even rage to give myself advantage. Because also it smells in here.
It's very stinky. Mold is very unpleasant to breathe. Aste, how much does Aste weigh?
That's a wonderful question. One moment. I can probably get you an answer to that.
Because for those keeping track at home, Maiev weighs 200 pounds
I am
when
150.
she's not petrified.
Yeah, so Aste made of stone probably weighs about 50% more than a regular people.
Actually,
Actually,
if
It's
the
by 10.
rules of this room are genuinely a petrification effect, petrification specifically increases your weight by a factor of 10. So if he's normally 150, he is now 1,500 pounds.
there you go. 1,500 pounds, Mayad. Let's go.
All right.
You can do
What
it.
am I doing? Just
I have
am
no
I?
idea.
I mean,
What
I'm
does
mad
it
about
take
it.
to lift that?
Go ahead, lift the car.
I
Roll
will
a nat
totally,
40 strength check, please.
I
Is
will
that what it would take?
totally lean
No idea.
into the athletic side of it would require a deadlift to lift a car with the mom rage off of the child. Um, because the rage is strength checks and saving throws. Advantage. That's a natural 20 or
Okay.
28.
Well, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna say uh uh I don't know what the rules as written say about lifting above your weight. I don't know what you're supposed to be able to lift.
I have no idea. I know my strength score is 19.
How about we use your rule of cool inspiration and determine that yes, you successfully have grabbed hold of the hip area of this very curvy stone statue of Aste. Oh, multiplied by 15. Great. 19 times 15 is 285 pounds out of the 1,500. So even with a natural 20, that would be 500. You could lift him halfway. You can't lift him. But if I will let you use your rule of cool inspiration to drag it out of the room with a natural 20.
Hell yeah. I'm cool with that. I'm totally going to make it be uncool because this is me, and I'm going to trip over the invisible dusk
Mm-hmm.
as I exit the room.
And you can drag a very curvy statue with you.
Yeah. And so I regather my belongings, my footing. And I'm just like, so it's stinky and weird in there. Uh, Professor's stone. Uh, Because if we're
Mhm.
going with it was actually a petrified condition, I was completely unaware during that time of being stone as to
That is
anything that was
correct.
going on
You
around me.
were completely unaware what was happening around you. You walked into a room, you were looking at some moldy food, there were 4 statues, and then you blinked, and there were 3 dead were rats, a were rat statue, and an Aste statue. So you grabbed the Aste statue and dragged it out of the room. That's pretty
Yeah,
much what happened.
yeah, and that's kind of like the gist of the recap that she gives, even though there's obviously she's not the smartest cookie in the box, but there may have been some shenanigans going on in there.
Not the sharpest tool in the chandelier, but it's fine.
Okay. Cool. And Ravana, standing on the table, goes, "Okay, well, sorry I wasn't much help there, but I'll do better. I swear I do have skills. I just missed.
You missed.
I
Sure.
missed. I tried to do a thing, but it didn't work.
hmm So, oh, okay. How do we? And she just kind of like got an arm resting on Aste's tit by accident. Uh, how do we fix this whole? Oh, sorry, moves it to the shoulder situation here.
It is 12 seconds later. Aste goes, "Huh? How did I get out here?"
Oh, well, that was easy enough.
Like staring at everyone like, wasn't I in there?
You were in there a minute ago.
But
You
was
went
I?
in there. You blinked in there. You must have somehow
Yes.
blinked back out when you weren't paying attention.
Oh, okay.
Don't go in there. It's smelly and it's weird. I didn't
Oh,
get a chance to find any skulls in there. I don't think. I don't know. It's smelly and weird in there. Maybe if there is skulls, we try later in there. We're still looking for skulls, right? Wait, I thought we were treasure hunting. How did we start looking for? Oh yeah, and then she points to the little phone
robot?
Robot much, Maev?
thing. Was there a whole thing?
Yeah, just
Cyberpunk?
The end,
you're just
and
all
right now
fucked
you're
up
kind of
right
robot-y.
now. You should leave and come back.
Cyberpunk.
Welcome back. How do you sound?
Why, thank you. I don't know how I sound because I thought I
Ooh, you
sounded
sound
normal.
great. You sound great.
Fantastic. So yeah, she's looking at Aste and goes, "Yeah, don't let's not go back in there. It's smelly. It's weird. I don't know if." And she just starts gesturing to the rest of the group. I don't know if there was any skulls in there. I mean, I don't know. If we're still looking for skulls, why were we looking for skulls? Oh yeah, points at the wall. The moon thing. If there's skulls in there, we're gonna have to try and find them later because it's really smelly in there and weird.
Cool.
Okay.
What's next?
Not that room. She's just gonna start ushering everyone out.
If we clear every other room and are still missing a skull, we'll tie a rope around somebody's waist and they will go into the room, scour for 12 seconds, and get pulled back out of the room to unpetrify, and then do it again.
Okay.
But for now,
You're
no more
taking
messing with that room.
turns. Okay, not right now, but maybe later if you need to. Got it. Okay. Sounds great. I've lost channel, room. Here we go. Great.
I've lost the
Ravana
plot,
hops
so
down off the table and meanders back out into the hallway. There's still kind of a lingering smell in the hallway from whatever it was that Rasa did in that sitting room.
Rosa, do you need to go to the bathroom?
Somehow I knew Maev would come up with that. Alrighty, what do we got now? Aste's looking in one room, Rasa's looking in another room. We're gonna go with Aste first because he's closer to the front door. Walls in that room, Aste, are covered entirely with deep picture box frames or shadow box type frames. And within each of those frames are a multitude of pinned and mounted insects, specifically spiders of all shapes, sizes, and colors. The walls are just covered in them, little picture frames with deep picture frames with insects
Oh, so
stuck on, pinned through their abdomen, stuck to the backing.
we've got an entomologist here.
It seems so.
Good.
hmm Sitting on one of the tables, there is a jar which seems to be holding a live scorpion. And at the bottom of the jar, under the scorpion, is a golden yellow gemstone. Looks pretty big.
Oh, there's no way. This is the hardest battle. No.
No, no what?
It's the hardest battle of all time. Me versus Scorpion.
Mm.
Get over here. Wait,
I
wrong one.
kind of want to do something funny, but I also know it's a bad idea. But I'm not that chaotic. It's fine. Vortex warping the scorpion into the hallway is a bad idea.
Mm.
It would be funny though.
It would be a choice you could make.
Exactly.
So, are you doing anything in this room other than gazing upon all of the spiders and a scorpion in a jar?
Let me check real quick on my spells to make sure that I don't, because I don't know if I want to kill this thing.
There is a piano and a little coffee table with the jar. There's also two very stuffy, fluffy
Oh,
stuffed armchairs with pillows on them.
I will go the pacifist route of getting this gem, and I will mage hand. If I can I? This thing's in a jar, you said, right? With the gem?
Sitting on one of the tables is a jar which contains what appears to be a live scorpion. At the bottom of the jar is a golden yellow gemstone. The jar obviously is going to have a stopper on top to keep the scorpion inside.
Mm-hmm. I don't think scorpions can climb like that, can they? Or can they? I don't know.
Pretty sure they can. Also, is this the room that we're currently talking about?
The one Aste is in at the moment.
Oh,
Yeah.
Aste's down there. Okay. Well, sorry, I'm putting a
Yeah.
camera in there for YouTube so that they don't
So
get bored.
I will pop the jar and mage hand the gem out if possible.
Cool. So the mage hand pulls the cork off the jar, not too difficult, and the scorpion scrambles up the side and hooks a little footy claw thing and thrusts itself out over the lip of the jar.
Yup,
Freedom.
that's about right.
I need a dexterity check if you plan on doing anything about that.
Well, my dexterity is but, so if you want me to, I can, but we can. Why not? Any other modifiers other than my dex? Oh my god.
I just have here a dexterity check.
Okay, my dexterity is +2, and I rolled a 16, so 18.
18. Well, what happens is your mage hand pulls the cork, the scorpion scrambles up the side, and as it's crawling out of the jar and down the outside, it starts to swell and get bigger and bigger. And by the time it lands on the surface of the coffee table, it is about the size of your outstretched hand, which you immediately slam down and squish it.
Oh, good. Okay.
So it's a dead scorpion on the coffee table.
Okay. That's good.
Good
Jeez.
for you.
I did not want to deal with a giant scorpion.
Yeah, an 18 was all you needed, and that's exactly what you got.
Oh,
So you now
really?
have a dead scorpion in a room, and in your hand, your mage hand, you have a um, yellow gemstone. What is it? Peridot.
Peridot.
That is about as big as your palm, and it's worth about 1,000 gold pieces.
Ooh. Hey, inventory that real quick. Add items. Custom item. How do you
I would have to agree, West.
how do you spell? Oh, thank you.
It's our birthstone.
Yellow peridot. Notes 1000 G. Add item.
Mhm.
Backpack. Thank you. Okay.
Cool. So I would
Rich.
like to ask you for one more little thing.
Yeah.
Are you going to investigate this room any further, or are you going to grab your loot and exit?
Um, I was wondering about the thing in the top left. Where
Top left.
I guess that was the southern side.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that would be
think
the
it's
southern side
just
of
a
the room.
piece of furniture of some sort.
By my eye, it looks like a bookshelf.
Yeah, it's probably a bookshelf.
I thought it
Yeah.
was like some sort of display case. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's mundane.
Yeah. Give me an investigation check
Okay.
as
Yeah.
well as a perception check.
Investigation is a nat 20 for 24.
Cool.
And perception is a 2 for 8.
Great. So, you blissfully unaware of anything else happening in this room, start digging around and poking and opening drawers and looking about.
Mhm.
Um, this friendly bright green stone. What are you talking about? Oh, it's just what
The
Peridot is
description
known
of real
for.
life normal peridot.
Real Peridot. Okay. So blissfully unaware of anything else that might be happening in the room, you start poking around and opening drawers and, lift the lid of the piano. There's nothing under there. But if you dig around in the cushions of the sofa, you are going to find a little something wedged behind one of the pillows. It looks like a wand of some sort.
Oh,
Yeah. Bet.
yoink! I assume.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. But unfortunately, while you were doing that, you failed to notice that all of the picture frames on the wall containing little bitty spiders on pins,
Are now
their
giant
little
spiders.
their little legs have started to squiggle, and some of them may have extricated themselves from their pins.
The legs,
Um,
my friend, have started to move.
these things are moving, and depending, I'm going to say it probably took you a good 3 minutes to scour the room.
Mhm.
By the time you find that wand, you realize that in here with you, and Maiev and Foggy will have seen, even Dusk will have seen while you were poking around and might have yelled to you to pay attention that the bugs are moving. And they will develop into several swarms of spiders. And I think I would like to give you one opportunity to escape the room unharmed by a swarm.
Sounds good.
So, once you realize that shit's going on, you've grabbed your loot. Tell me, by what means are you going to avoid
I
a
think I know.
swarm of spiders coming at you?
Well, the easiest way is the signature way. I could teleport out of the room.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I can teleport.
Maiev, and Foggy are standing
Oh,
at the door
oops.
as Aste zoops out of the room. Bloop. And looking in, all three of you can see that all of the spiders on the walls are slowly but surely getting themselves off their pins and congregating in groups.
And Foggy is literally just gonna go, nope, and reach in and just shut the door.
Shut the door. Great. Door shut.
Does this need an arcane lock, we think?
No,
Does
I
this,
think that's fine. I think that's fine.
No, no,
you think
it's
Part of me wants to say yeah, lock it and forget the password and never let that door open again, but it's fine. It's fine. Here we've got them in a choke point.
Let's just hope that they're not intelligent enough to open the door.
And Ravana's like, hey, that's a pretty rock you got there. I told you there'd be some good stuff.
Indeed.
Yeah, but you didn't tell us there would be rooms full of giant fucking spiders.
Well, I told you he was involved
Rav-
in the arcane, and, you know, we all knew that something went awry. Something got
this,
out of his control. You heard the poem.
Yeah.
everyone would
Yeah,
probably notice at this point that Asta is kind of giving this bard lady like side eye whenever she's talking. Like, not just outwardly like disrespectful, but like they can see he's not really buying whatever she's selling. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's something that he seems a little distrustful for.
Bombastic side eye.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Did somebody post the?
Speaking of, I see you over here. Okay, sorry.
Who sees what over where?
I
Oh, the
saw the
bug.
camera. I saw the camera.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm getting him out of the way so that he doesn't unintentionally
It's-
reveal something that Foggy can't see at a time that it's important.
Okay.
it's-
And while all that was going on, Rasa was checking out the
Sneaks
kitchen.
behind her.
Oh yeah. Now again, YouTube. Doink.
Rasa and Snaps, but first it was Rasa. You entered the room while Aste was in there fucking around in the parlor, playing a little tune on a piano for all you knew. This room once served as the manor's kitchen. The room has several work tables, and a large fireplace dominates the northern wall. There's a large collection of cooking utensils, pots and pans, a row of clay jars up on a shelf along the south wall, which again is the left side of your screen. Sitting on the largest of the tables is a wooden bowl containing 3, well, apples. I'm not sure you've ever
That
seen
sounded
apples
like
of
a
this sort.
question.
Well, apples generally are yellow or red. These are, well, one of them is kind of blue. The other one looks purple, and one of them looks orange. And there you go. You're in a kitchen. What are you going to do about that? It's a kitchen.
Besides the apples, does anything look odd or and what exactly, like, I'm afraid to touch on it, but there's like these little, honestly it looks like a cemetery stone.
Doors.
It's a door.
Okay, because it allowed me to click on them, but I just didn't know.
Yep, they're just doors. Some of them are locked, some of them are not.
Okay,
And
so
then at the very top of your screen is stairs that probably lead upstairs.
so yeah, I guess besides the apples, I would just want to take a look around, see if anything else is odd or out of place.
Let's just go ahead and do an investigation check in all the rooms. Go ahead.
No.
So that's a 7.
Yeah, it's a kitchen. There's a shelf with pots on it that probably have, I don't know, herbs and spices or something. A lot of pots and pans and those funky apples. Yeah, that's with a 7, that's pretty much what you find.
Very
I did not hear what Sarah said.
I'm just very distracted by the apple.
Okay. They do look weird.
But the last time I touched something, gas came out and just about,
Made you puke almost.
Yeah.
It was close.
I guess
Snaps, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Snaps was looking for skulls. She'll, if she doesn't find anything, she'll poke around at the bowl.
Could you be more specific? What did Snaps touch?
She's gonna reach out and just kind of pick up the blue apple and just see if there's anything interesting in the bottom of the bowl.
There doesn't appear to be anything interesting in the bottom of the bowl. Rasa, you
Yeah.
notice immediately that all of the white parts of Snap's fur turn blue as soon as she picks up that apple.
Put it down.
Put it down.
Did you put it back in the bowl?
No,
I
yet
put it back
better.
in the bowl.
No, yet
Okay.
better. Give it to me. I want to try it.
Does my fur change back?
No, you still pretty blue.
So now we got blue.
Blue kitty.
Just because she's going to pick up the entire bowl while still holding it, she's going to toss all 3 apples at Aste at once.
Oh,
Very
I
suddenly had to
make
be. I'm very sorry.
I make a
Aste?
concerted effort to catch the purple apple because
To
I want
catch the purple apple and avoid the other 2, or just the purple apple? Is you just want to catch the purple one and not get hit by the other 2?
Yeah, pretty much because I want to eat it.
Cool. I'm gonna say you got a 50-50 chance of avoiding each
Makes
of
sense.
the ones that you're trying not to get hit by. So give me a d6. Odd, the red apple hits you. Even, the red apple does not hit you.
Okay, my first d6 is 4.
Even, the red apple does not hit you. Okay, roll the d6 again. Odd, the blue apple hits you. Even,
6.
the blue apple does not hit you.
6.
Okay, so you avoid the red one and the blue one, and I will allow you to catch an apple that is purple that was thrown directly at you, and everybody witnesses Aste's entire skin, any visible pieces of skin and hair have turned purple.
Crunch.
And it's a very tasty apple.
Nice. That's pretty good. I would say. Like nodding.
Also, the floor where the red apple landed, there is a circular area of the wooden floor which has turned red, and where the blue one landed on the floor, an area of the floor has turned blue.
And this apple still tastes like apple, right? It's not like a grape apple.
Yeah, it just tastes like an apple.
Okay. It's good either way, so he'll finish it.
Oh no, Maiev missed some shit. Here's what I will tell you, Maiev. There's a bowl of apples on a table. A purple one tastes like an apple and has made Aste, who is eating the apple, turn purple, including Aste's beautiful, luxurious hair. All of his skin, her skin, and hair have gone lovely shades of purple. And Snaps is lovely shades of blue. And the spots on the floor where the red and the blue apple landed have turned red and blue. And I believe Rasa opened the pantry door.
Yeah, I think so, but
I
not
thought
much
you
to be
did.
seen.
Yeah. So you open the door and discover an impenetrable darkness beyond. Light from the kitchen doesn't seem to be passing into that little space at all.
I just realized something, by the way. How did Rasa
What?
throw the apples at me?
She
I
lifted
picked
the
up the
bowl.
bowl, and while holding onto the bowl, I just tossed all 3 apples in one.
Okay, so you just kind of heaved the bowl at
Kind of
me.
bolted at them at you.
Well, no, because the bowl is still with me, and then I put the bowl back down. So it's just literally
Yeah, no, I
tossing
know.
the basket.
Yeah, kind of. I get what you're saying. Okay.
Like tossing a bucket of water on somebody. You don't throw the whole bucket at them. Just
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just didn't have the brain cells to put that analogy together.
I get
I
you.
knew what she meant.
Okay.
Okay. So,
She
it
might
is
play with the door a couple of times, realizing that, and would basically just say, "It's dark."
yeah. It's dark. The door opens and closes and opens and closes, and
She's
it's
gonna stick
dark in
her
there.
arm in just to see what happens.
Cool, great. Your ability to see your arm is limited by the threshold of the doorway. So you stick your arm into inky black darkness, you can no longer see your arm. And I would like you to roll for initiative, please.
Oh shit.
18.
Okay.
15. Or
All
just.
rolling.
I was gonna say, wait, are we all
is it everybody or is it just people in the room?
At the moment, it's only going to affect people in the room, but as soon as somebody yells, I know everybody's going to come charging, so you might as well all just roll.
Fair.
Okay.
Yep. Oh
So-
boy.
Yeah, 15.
So as Rasa stuck her arm in the darkness, Snaps had reached down to pick up the red apple. Did anything happen?
Yes, Snaps is now red instead of blue.
Okay.
I mean, you still have black stripes.
I'm just red.
They're
American
just
snaps.
red now.
I've got little black rosettes.
You keep
American snaps.
I'm red now.
Yeah, red with little black rosettes. And what was your initiative roll? Good Lord, everybody rolled a 15. This is not helpful to me. Snaps is an 11. Rasa is.
not
Oh, I thought Rasa was an
Oh.
18
are
for some
11.
reason.
He missed it. No, he just missed a.
Yeah, I'm typing weird.
So Rasa's an 18.
Yes, he just missed the one.
Maiev and Aste, who's going to go first when you have the same roll?
Let the mom Barian go first. It's fine.
Okay.
Hey, I got something
And
real simple
between
for you,
Snaps
Mama.
and Dusk? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Handle that first, and then me.
Between Snaps and Dusk. Who goes first? You both have 11.
My dex is 12.
1 second. To switch screens. You beat me. I'm 10.
11 Dusk. And Foggy.
7.
7.
7 total. I rolled a 4.
And Ravana. 11 plus initiative of 3. It's 14.
Maybe Ravana will help this fight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Missing something. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Nope. Asa Maiev, Aste. Ravana, Snaps, Dusk, and Foggy. Who am I missing? A cameraman. Okay, don't count the cameraman and we're good to go.
Sorry.
All right.
I'm trying to
It's
make
okay.
YouTube's life easier.
I know. Great. So Rasa sticks her hand in there, and nothing really happens. And then Maiev is out in the hallway, and Rasa, did you exclaim or anything when you realized you couldn't see your own arm?
I said it's dark.
Maiev, would you be at all reacty to Rasa saying it's dark?
I would be making my way toward them, but I would also like to ask you to check your personal messages.
Oh, I don't have that. Okay, here we go.
That would have been 510. I'll probably just go stand next to Rasa.
If there's a good off ramp there, it's fading here pretty bad. So I don't know if it's worth before we get too far into this.
Thanks.
Player is also fading over here, and headphones have died, so.
Oh my gosh, it's 11:30. Okay. So Maiev made her way into the room, and Rasa's arm is not visible inside the pantry. And Aste is purple, and Snaps is red.
It's dark in there, and there's some funny colors going on, and I'm just gonna stand here all kinds of befuddled. Ross's arm is only half visible to me. Maybe get your arm out of there. I don't know. I got no idea what to do.
Aste, you're
I'm
eating
gonna.
an apple. It's tasty. Your
Oh,
skin and hair are purple. Rasa's arm has disappeared into magical darkness. What are you gonna do?
I might do the thing. I might have to do the wizard thing.
What's the wizard thing?
I might have to put a fifth level fireball in there.
Mm.
Any objections?
Her arm is in
Not
there.
while her arm is in.
Oh, I mean, I always liked my Dragonborn crispy.
Well, she could pull her arm out.
Yeah, like
But doesn't Fireball go around corners and shit?
that's a good question. The fire spreads around corners. Yes.
I didn't ask how many of my companions were in the room. I said I cast Fireball.
You know, the problem is I don't know how like far in this room goes because I was gonna send it to the far back as far as it would go, but I don't know if that's even enough.
I mean, you saw the outside of the manor, and you might be able to. You're smart. You can maybe do some calculations
That's
based on
true.
where the walls are.
Can I make some sort of intelligence check to see how deep this room might go based on the diameter or the outside look of the mansion?
Sure. Let's see. What would be logical?
Probably, unfortunately, just straight intelligence.
Straight intelligence. Are you smart enough to recognize that the hallway wall is there through this doorway, and this wall is a good 5 feet further away from you? And you remember how big that room with the spiders was? So let's see how mathy you can be in your head.
So my roll is 14, and then there's also a +4 from my intelligence. So 18.
Yeah. So yeah, you're pretty confident that you could guesstimate that from the doorway to the exterior wall of the building, probably 15 feet deep.
15 feet deep. So if I throw a firebolt at the very far back wall, if they pulled their arm back in, it should be pretty much safe.
I don't know. Does firebolt? How big
A
is a
fireball is a 15 or no, it's 20. Dang.
Yeah, Fireball's huge. Fireball would probably fill the room you're in.
Let me see.
I have firebolt.
It would, yeah. Well, that kind of hurts my mellow because I wanted to do the silly wizard thing. Okay, fine. Let's see what we
Does
got.
your silly wizard have any ability to dispel magical darkness?
I have Dispel Magic, if that would count.
You could certainly try. I have to look it up and see how that would work. But yes, you could try that.
Okay. I'll throw a 4th level Dispel out. So if this thing is, if the spell that I'm dispelling is 4th level or lower, it's automatic.
Let me check.
And then if it's higher, I need to do a DC spellcasting ability check.
You said 4th level or higher.
4th
Otherwise,
level.
it's automatically gone bye-bye.
If it's 4th level or lower, it's automatically gone.
Cool. So, Aste casts a spell, and you see Ravana in the cupboard.
Did I hear anything while this was going on?
Wait, what?
Crunch, crunch.
Aste cast a spell. The darkness went away. And Rasa, Maiev, you now see Ravana in the closet.
AKA the bard that's in the hallway.
Right.
Yes.
Crunch.
That's what
crunch.
you see.
I'm just
As in, like, alive or.
She's looking a little aggressive.
Crunch, crunch.
Aste's over there just eating an apple. Nom, nom, nom.
At this point, there would be a full what the fuck expletive.
Okay, cool. However, if Aste, you're done with your turn after dispelling the darkness.
I believe so. I don't think it would do
Okay.
me any good to teleport in there.
Cool. The Ravana inside the cupboard. This is the first round of combat and therefore has advantage. Does 2 melee attacks. Great. Maiev, while I am running this turn, I need to know if you move your focus. Just saying. It's gonna try and it's gonna step up, and because it was Rasa's arm, token layer, it's gonna take a slam attack at Rasa. And so that would be 12, 13, 14 to hit Rasa.
Nope.
And then it looks pissed off about that, and she then does a 12 to hit Maiev.
No.
Because
I would
clearly I
have.
forgot to switch out dice. And the answer was yes? You changed your focus?
Yes.
It went from a meandering string of, I don't know whether, why does this seem familiar? This all seems kind of familiar. Train of thought to more of an, oh fuck, they can see me, they gotta die. When you change focus.
Okay. Okay.
Great. Yep. So that happened. And then Ravana out in the hallway is gonna come see what the fuss is about. And her movement is on this other screen. Her movement is 30 feet. 5. Why isn't she moving? 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, and I'm following her in.
25, 30. And she eyeballs Aste in his/her glorious purple state, and then snaps in the glorious blue state, or is it red now? Red state. And the backs of, and the back of Maiev and Rasa's heads, and between their heads a sliver of a closet, and she says, "Is that a mirror?" And then freaks out a little bit because the image in the mirror moved in a way that she did not move, and is gonna say, she's gonna hold up her arm, and she's gonna say, "Now wait a minute, you just wait right there." And she goes, "Shit," again. And nothing happens on her turn, except that she looks really pissed off about nothing happening on her turn. And then snaps. What are you gonna do?
This poor character's rolling very poorly.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Well,
yeah,
I'm
there's an
using that
initiative order.
same stupid dice.
Yeah. Did I ever roll initiative
She's
with the
gonna be
group?
stunned for a second
Yeah, you.
and look at the Ravana. She
yes,
was
I-
expecting to be from the hallway, come into the room, the one that she knows,
I'm
and then the one that's trying to attack her friends. And she's gonna yeet the red apple behind her.
Cameraman's all red now.
And you know what? We're gonna she's gonna do another sacred flame. She's gotta do a dex save
I see.
on
I
the angry
see.
Ravana.
The nasty Ravana. Dex. Saves. No. Great. Saves. 6.
Fail. 15 radiant damage.
Ooh. Cool. That happened. Anything else?
Just so that Snaps is gonna actually back up, just kind of looking at real Ravana and then the one by the door, and just confused. I don't have any bonus actions that I can do with Snaps, so that's it.
Cool. Dusk, what are you gonna do?
Just be like, what's got everyone all worked up? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's gonna look and he's gonna kind of blink, look at Ravana next to him and the one through the door. He's like,
And
oh,
the purple Aste and the
yeah,
red
like
snaps.
just rubs his temples. So like someone's got some splaining to do. He's gonna cast Thorn Whip on the Ravana through the door. Over here,
And what does that mean?
I got to roll to hit it. $23.
Oh, that hits.
So it'll take 2d6, and I'm gonna pull it 10 feet closer to me. So I gotta roll d6s. It'll take 7 piercing damage, and I'm gonna pull it 10 feet, basically right in front of me. And there's gonna be like, let's secure our friend here, our new friend. I can't do anything to that effect right now, but Dusk is gonna start reaching for some manacles in his pack.
Augie, what are you gonna do?
Player is gonna do something funny and stupid. Foggy is gonna go 5, 10, 50, 50, 15. And there's 2 Ravanas.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the way initiative worked out, because he rolled really badly, I don't know which is the shitty one.
The one that's covered in piercing wounds from then Dusk is facing.
Oh, okay, yeah, that tracks
Some
better.
radiant burns on her. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't know how bad they're fucked up, so he's gonna do some swinging. But I'm gonna declare non-lethal.
Okay.
Because we don't know what we're dealing with right now. So first swing, natural 20.
That's obviously gonna hit.
I did a real good non-lethal.
Mm-hmm.
My punches are D8s. Really? Yes, they're D8s. I don't know why I think they're D6s, but they're D8s. 6, 7, 8, 9 points of bludgeoning damage on the first.
Did you say 9?
9, I did, and again, non-lethal.
Okie dokie. Next.
Boink. 16, 17, 18, 19,
That
20,
hits.
22, 23, actually, but yeah.
Okay, still hits.
So 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Again, non-lethal.
Cool.
Bonus action, just a singular swing. Again, non-lethal. 24.
Yeah.
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oops. Pokey poke. -7. Okay. Cool. Mm-hmm.
That's action. That's bonus action. That's all the movement he's willing to commit. He's done. Aste, why are you purple? Crunch, munch,
And
crunch in response.
Crunch Munch holds up the apple core.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna
Cool.
roll a die and make a decision. Cool. Hey, Rasa,
Oh,
Yeah.
can you tell me what your surface thoughts are in this moment?
oh Lord.
Surface thoughts truly are still going to just be, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
I don't think there's going to be much more beyond that, considering she's now seeing double the bard.
Mayeb is the one
Yeah.
who has an open channel going.
Yeah, but it didn't pick you. I rolled a die and it
Okay.
did not decide to eavesdrop on your surface thoughts.
Okay.
Your eavesdropping or whatever you're doing is your business. Its business is its choice, and it chose to eavesdrop on Rasa's surface thoughts. And what the fuck is all it gets? Mm-hmm. So, did I hear you all wanted to wrap it up at the end of that round?
Probably a good idea. It'll be food for thought.
Mm-hmm.
I cast 5th level firebolt centered on dust. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Just eliminate
So,
the whole campaign.
Session.
Everyone takes 10d6 fire damage. No, just
Okay.
that'd be funny though.
So we're not playing next weekend, holiday weekend, and then the next would be December 7th. Are we going to be back here?
Ship.
I'm assuming.
Is Candlekeep over with?
Candlekeep is
kind
on
of,
hiatus
sort of.
until the DM can write a new thing the DM was not expecting to have to write. It was
Last
supposed to
session,
be the
yeah.
finale.
Last session was supposed to be the finale, and then Mom blew up the campaign.
I fucked it up. I fucked it up in a big way.
It's
Amazing.
over. This is like the epilogue. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
it'll be like those Critical Role 3
The search
episode
for
long
Grog.
things.
For-
Yeah, it's a
for-
search
for
for
a little
Grog. It's
bit.
a search
this
for a
is
little bit.
literally search for a little bit. Same situation.
We
Yeah.
jump a couple levels to level 20 and then go have fun in the astral plane.
Woohoo!
Yep.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I fucked
I'm
it up a
assuming
bit.
not ready yet. So
I
Yeah.
do appreciate the fact that I wasn't the only one to inflict trauma on the group. So
All right.
Oh yeah, see, I was trying to take the heat off you there, Will. That's what
yeah, I
happened.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
I
Trying to
only
make
got
it
a
so
few
your
hairy
wife wouldn't hate
eyeballs.
you.
Alrighty. So for the ease of the DM, if you want to speak to future you right now and sort of break time a little bit, just give yourself a quick rundown of the situation we're currently in so that you can just go to this episode and watch the last 2 minutes and give yourself an easy
yeah.
recap. Yeah, do that for yourself real quick.
Yep. No, we're good. I got this.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Because Snaps writes the recaps, remember?
Oh, yeah, duh. Okay. Anyway, I was trying to play with, you know, temporal bullshit, but no, it's fine. Crush
It's
my
fine.
dreams. It's fine.
Snaps, do
I was
you
playing with
want to
temporal
say
bullshit
anything
at
for
3:30
yourself?
a.m. this morning, typing the
Yeah.
recap.
Again,
Yeah.
sorry. I had it uploaded, but I forgot to make it public.
It's all good.
Dodo bird.
All right. Well, goodbye, YouTube.
Let
Two
us
weeks.
have
Unless Snaps has something she needs to say to Snaps.
Wow.
I will just listen to it.
Wait,
Okay.
who has to say something to Snaps? What?
I think
You
Ashley
asked
Burris was
Ashley
making
West
a
if
joke.
she had anything she wanted to say to herself at the end of the recording.
Ah, yes. Cool.
No.
Okay. Goodbye, YouTube.
Oh, my nose is so itchy. Bye, YouTube.
Bye bye.
Hi,
Hi,
YouTube.
YouTube.
It felt like a very short session, but it wasn't, was it?